previous tenant of my new flat left a survival guide. Things just keep getting weirder. How it began, Link. And what happened next. Blank. When I finally caught up with Mrs. Hemmings herself. Blank. And when the trouble really started, Link. When I first saw Natalia, all I could picture was Georgia. The way her skin melted off her face, the smell of her hair burning, and the sound that she made. I didn't have time to count, but there were more than I originally thought. I figured these must have been 15 people Prudence talked about entering the flats that burned before it happened. I already knew that Natalia was one of them. Eddie and Ellie clutched Terry's skirt, trembling with fear. I wanted to help protect them, but I still couldn't help but tremble a little myself every time I caught a glimpse of those hollow voids where their eyes were. "Hi, Terry," the kid said we could borrow some sugar. She asked menacingly, grinning at the frightened family stood next to me. After a moment or two of intense staring, Natalia finally addressed me. She appeared to be the spokesperson for the group. "How's your friend doing? It was a shame we had to end our visit. I was enjoying her company." "Don't speak about her. She's got nothing to do with you. You sick bitch." I screamed at her. I couldn't bear looking at her face again. "You don't scare me with all your freak friends. I'm not going to let you hurt this lady or her kids." Natalia chuckled. I gulped. I may talk a good game, but I'm no hero. Mere days ago I was just a young girl excited to move in with her boyfriend, and now here I am. My boyfriend's dead. My flat is like living in my own personal horror movie, and I'm standing up challenging demonic flame neighbors to defend demonic-looking children. But when I said she didn't scare me, I meant it. Something inside me was eradicating any fear of these people. I just wanted to protect the residents. Life really does throw curveballs. I know you aren't scared. I saw it in your eyes when you stuck that big knife in my throat. That's why we're here. My brothers and sisters are not freaks. You're the freaks. Thinking that your lives have meaning. We watch you people go about your day-to-day lives and your mundane routines and nothing really changes. Your lives are pointless and disposable. That's why we set the fire all those years ago. She chuckled throughout her words. There was an animation in them like she was a psychotic cartoon character, finally catching its prey after 138 episodes of chasing. Those people weren't disposable. Terry mumbled, barely a decibel higher than a whisper. "What was that, Terry? Did you have something to say?" Natalia went from psychotic cartoon to school bully. She made my skin crawl. I was only a child, but those people were friends of my parents. They were good people. Terry said with slightly more confidence. None of the other people had moved. They just stood there staring. "Why would you burn people alive? What can you possibly gain?" I interjected, taking a slight step between Natalia and Terry and the kids. I could see she was getting ready to go for them, and I couldn't let it happen. We were living with the great leader, Michael, all of us, living in the righteous manner that he had directed us to live. She gestured to the people around her. The name Michael appeared to inspire some sort of emotion in the group. Michael's brother Jonathan lived here, on the floor we burned. He let us hang out there sometimes.